Well, I guess I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but it's about time you change that intro. It's just, it's time. So, and I want to get down to some painting on an unexpected day off. Actually, a shift as mine has been changed from today till tomorrow. So I'd like to make use of that if I could. I've been doing some tidying up. Look. I've rearranged my desk. Paints there, I can move them around as and when. Normally they go behind, just tuck them in behind there. Got my monitor there going off into infinity. Look, you see. I've got these these miniatures here. To paint. Well, all the miniatures on the tip are to paint, apart from the Death Watch at the back. Yeah, brushes, found more brushes, files, brushes I'm currently using. My palettes are over to the left. Water to clean the brushes, brush cleaning soaps, tea, coffee, or whatever. Though that's empty at the moment. I've drunk that, but that's not important. Let's get to the bench. See, I've got this new cutting mat here. I've got a yellow one. I thought it might show up better, the miniatures on camera. Maybe, we'll see. Right now I've got my heating off. I keep turning it off and on. So I've got a bit of an over the shoulder shot there. I honestly don't know what's going to be for the best. I've got some Strontium Goons, the ones I unboxed the other day, to which that is on. I'm going to have a look at and see. I think I might have cleaned these up, but I shall clean them up again anyway. Regardless, I need. So let's move these off. I've got these models here from my kill team, Warhammer kill team, which are going to be useful in Strontium Dog. Yeah, get my thoughts across. Put your thoughts in a cohesive manner, Pete. Right, so as you know, these on the bench episodes are recorded a couple of weeks in advance. So by the time you see this, these will probably be done. I would imagine. It's not looking like these have been cleaned up to me. They're quite, there's still little bits of flesh, quite good, but still enough there to let me know that these have not been cleaned up by myself as yet. Now, these goons are very important because they can be used as mutant or Strontium dogs. I can make up my own things for them. Yeah, so I don't think I've cleaned these up. So it's good that I'm doing it now. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to super glue them to the bases here. I also want to get some more work done on my interesting miniatures, because I've got other miniatures I want to paint as well. You see, I've got a drawer full of them, not just interesting miniatures, all sorts. But Call of Cthulhu is not high on my list of priorities right now, although I want to play with miniatures, of course. But I want to get the Strontium Dog, I suppose, is my priority. Looking at my desk, Strontium Dog, then Gene Stealer Cult. No, Strontium Dog, then Interesting Miniatures, and then Gene Stealer Cult, I suppose. But in the meantime, I'll probably be doing other bits and pieces as well, like the scenery. That could be as and when, I'm going to reach over and I'll have a look for a file of sorts. If you could bear with me. Oh, first time off. Suitable file, first time. That's not bad, is it? So what's happening? Why have they changed my shift at work? Because they're doing like a stock check thing tomorrow, and you can't put stuff out whilst they're doing that. So, although I am scheduled to work on a Tuesday, not until 8 o'clock. But tomorrow I'll be doing it at 7 o'clock in the morning. Normally I go in at 8 o'clock in the evening. On a Tuesday. 4 o'clock on a Monday, 8 o'clock on a Tuesday, 4 o'clock on a Friday, and 8 o'clock on a Saturday. Well, they're changing it around, so yeah, that's fine. It'll give me a taste of work. At an earlier time. That may be better. I don't know. To get some brighter lights on the subject here. No, it's not bad. It's not bad lighting. I've seen worse. Sound's more important for me anyway. Nice loud and clear sound. That's what I like in a video. Right. I'll try not to mumble, but I tend to do that when I'm feeling lethargic and comfortable. I've had a bit of a backache recently, and I'm cleaning this model off screen, and all I'm doing is kind of cleaning off mold lines right now. So yeah, I've got a bit of a backache, but you know, I'm wanting to do this. The buzzing is my phone's weather app telling me about the weather, which I can hear on and off. It rains every so often. Just brushing this guy down. Rain really hammers. This morning, gosh, when I woke up, when my wife was going to work, thunder. Wow, loud thunder here. A couple of loud thunder claps, one which startled my dog. She don't care about. She's not frightened of stuff like that, but it startled her. She's in the bed, and it just made her jump. I think it woke her up. Jumped right out of the bed, like, oh, look of indignation on her face. Yes, how dare it do that? Can't you do something about it? He looks very much like a rebel officer from or rebel soldier from Star Wars. That's this guy. Just gonna file the bottom down on that one. File them. I'll get them all done. I can put them all on there. Their bases. Oh, excuse me. At the same time. Bit of flash. Let's get rid of that. We don't want flashing. This guy reminds me of a cyberpunk guy, a dude. You know, so he could be used in cyberpunk. You know, I don't play that though, but he could be used in it. I suppose he could be used in vampire or werewolf role-playing games as well. There's some sort of street punk, very fancy. Oops, his gun. His gun bent there. Right, so I've got to be wary of that. Not break his gun. Right, okay. It's not too bad. Usually get the flashing on the inside of the legs, just right where you can't get to it in between the model, which can sometimes be problematic. Right, I think we're done here. I think the worst thing on metal miniatures, I don't know about you, is things like spears and arrows. Because when they break, you know, or even swords, they never seem to go back the same, do they? No matter how well you try and repair them. Well, I don't think so anyway. Then I'm not, you know, the expert, so. But I find the plastic ones is far easier to repair. Right. There. Now that's that done. Pop my knife away, brush away, file away. So what we're going to do here is glue them on to their respective bases with Gorilla Super Glue Gel. Nice blob on there for that one. And that one. I haven't got names for them yet. Call him Jeff. Then once the super glue has dried, I will prime them, so that probably won't be in this video, but they can go over there. Right, Strontium Dog Goons. Now the other Strontium Dog figures I've got left are Skull, what's this dude's name again? Impetigo Jones, Brute Mosley. I think he's my favourite. Lowdown Ophi. Lowdown Ophi because he's got no body. So he needs skin. I'm going to hold off of the doing the bases for a moment. I think I'll do them last. Although these could be done, I suppose. Looking at it, I'm causing chaos on my desk already. Alright, bring my paints around to hand. And some Null Oil. So start with some Null Oil. I'll just put that on the base of this dude here. Okay, using an old Citadel base or a large brush. You remember the old Citadel brushes? They had the colour codes on the end. I used to like them. Personally, I liked them. That was just me, I guess. So I'll put some Null Oil onto this base and let that dry. See, the washes take a while to dry. Right, so that's going to go to one side now. That's been washed. Maybe if I try putting my paints away each one as I use it. That's an idea, isn't it? But hey, if it was a fail-safe plan, I would have been using that method all these years. Right. It's more a case of I look at what models I've got on my desk and think, right, I want to do that now. you know, like I just shade washed the skull's base there. So I'm going to dry brush Brute Mosley's base now with my favourite dry brush colour, which is Longbeard Grey. I've just got to find where it is, and here it is. I've got two, you see, a new one and a opened one. I'll put these Strontie Goons back. Right. I do need more mutants. So my goons could be mutants for a while, until I get some more official ones, you know. Because I've got the Styx brothers. Now I know they're not. I know they can be kind of either side in Strontium Dog, or they could go against Johnny Alpha. I know that. So they could work with him, like ally with him, or go against him. You know, they follow their own agenda, really, I suppose. Yeah, it's the Longbeard Grey. Yeah. Alright, so that's that. What else he's doing on him? Not an awful lot. Bands, I suppose, his wristbands. His what's it called? The pouches that go around his belt. It could be ammo, they could be anything. I'll come to that later. So I've done the skulls in red, which looks quite nice. I don't know. Let's do Lowdown Earthy's skin. That won't take long. She'll need a palette. How about that? Far in, we are 18 minutes in roughly. Let's clean off my dry brush. So if we do all the cleaning as I go, that'll really help matters. My wife texted to say she's got me some more cannabis oil, because now it's all legal and stuff. You can purchase it. It doesn't have the you know, the ingredient in it that makes you high. It's just for medical cannabis oil. It's so expensive though. We're going to petition my specialist to see if he can prescribe it, because I think specialists are able to prescribe it now. But in the meantime, gotta buy it, and it's expensive. But my wife is such a dear. She's gone and bought me another bottle of it. So, you know, I've never known anyone care for me like she does. It's quite incredible. Right, I will clean the brushes after I've applied the paint. So Lowdown Earthy, to apply your skin. So that's what I'm doing here. When I first saw this model, I thought it might be something wrong with the model, but it just looked weird. It's because he's got no body. It's just a head on legs, or hips and legs, essentially. Now some mutants have abilities which help them. Some have conditions which hinder them. You know, it's a strange thing. I love painting miniatures. I just love it. I want to get back into, well, I say back, and never really got into it properly in the first place, but like car building and things like that, because they just look so darn awesome. I know I'll be entering a whole new arena if I go that. I don't know why I use the word arena though. It's not like it's a competitive market, is it really? I'll be entering a whole new fishbowl. And I'll be like a tadpole. You know. See some really good modelers out there, scale modelers. And I want to say here and now, you know, wouldn't be trying to compete with anybody, because, you know, I humbly bow down in light of superior knowledge, and I'm aware of that. So there's Lowdown Fees skin, all bum. Well, the base colour to be highlighted until that dries. Let's pop my heater on again for a little while. I'll just check what time it is here actually in the afternoon. It's actually getting on for 2:30. Yeah. What am I going to do now? Probably the vehicles, the tractor-like. Yeah. Work out what colours I'm going to use. So let's put this to one side. Tractor thing. Here. Put Bugman's Glory. See, I immediately put it just to one side. Just put, you know, oh, whatever, and I'll leave it there. But no, it's going back, buddy. You're away. Now, so I want to do I want to do this whole arm in lead belcher with maybe some brass, like wheels. That here, I've got to get it lead belchered up first. I'm aware of that. I think I've got a airbrush lead belcher. Certainly looking that way. Just shake it up for a bit. Oh, I've got to clean my brushes off. Clean them as you go, Pete. This is the new you. When I first started the hobby, I've still got it actually, the Citadel painting station with those cups that held the Citadel brushes in. It would hold them in the water, and that would quickly get full up, and you know, I'd just leave it there. It'd get all manky. Yeah, not good. So I've got lead belcher airbrush version. The reason I wanted this was because it'd be nice and thinned down for me already, so that's good. So I can use that to my advantage. I'll work on this one first. Right, okay. So I'm going to use an older brush. So I'm not going to thin it down, it's going to go straight from the pot, being that it's supposedly airbrush consistent. And I would say, those of you that use it, still to thin it down a little bit when you airbrush, just a couple of drops for your average dropper bottle, you know. I think it needs to be slightly thinner than this when you airbrush it, but I think it's absolutely spot on for hand brushing. There's an awful lot of the lead belcher colour here to go on. I'm hoping now I've got my desk a bit more tidied up that I'll be able to organise my videos a bit easier. I've been a bit, meh about not being able to do videos like I used to. And it's true. It won't be forever though, that's the thing. See, this whole job thing, it's just temporary while until I get something better arranged. I've got some ideas about what to do as well to try and help myself moving forward. Moving forward, there's a term that someone in a call centre dealing with complaints will use. Moving forwards, trying to get you psychologically in that zone of dropping whatever said complaint you're calling about, which is fair enough, I suppose. So it's going to be interesting for me tomorrow. 7 o'clock in the morning till 4 in the afternoon. Very, very interesting. Trouble is, I'll have to spend my whole shift amongst customers. Not that I mind that, it's just that it slows your work down because you've got to stop and help them out and stuff. Which can be a pain when you're being targeted on the work you're doing, It's going to take that into consideration, that you've got to actually help customers as well. That's what you're there for, right? Right. Just trying to get all the areas painted that I want in lead belcher. I want them to be lead belcher, I do. Well, we're getting there. I'm going to weather the crap out of this at a later date. So that's that one. You can go there. Now this, well, so much lead belcher. It puts you off putting it on because you think, oh, it's going to be too much. But it's absolutely right, I think. When you eventually do apply it all over, it doesn't turn out too bad. I think it looks all right. Okay. Too sure about this bit at the back here. I think I will. Yeah, I'm going to paint it lead belcher. So I can apply colours over the top of it as I see fit. Yeah. Do I get these items done, then my tabletop experience of Strontium Dog will be that much stronger, because I'll have these scenery bits to just lay down on the table or put down on the table, and you know, it'll look so much better, I think. Yeah, that's that. Oh, I just picked it up by the armature, and that is the lead belcher. It's like, duh. What are you doing, Pete? What are you doing? I'm mad. Sometimes I think I'm mad. I forget the simplest things. Right. Put you over there. Wash my fingers off as well, I think, because goodness me, it's like I haven't been painting for a while. I've forgotten how to paint. Right, that's that. Next protocol, these kind of fences, electrical fences, power fences, force field fence. I want to do this sides in a kind of browny green, so I'm going to use battle dress green, which I've got out already, which will be rather nice. Which is kind of a neutral colour and can blend in. I know what I mean, with the blend in with like neutral tabletops, mats, whatever you're playing on, whatever surface area you're playing on. I'll just move him over there for a moment. Right. What brush shall I use? Citadel brush. Don't much care for the new Citadel brushes, I'll be truthful. But there you go. What do you do? They, in my experience, they splay far too easily. And I really do, to apply care and attention to them, but they just seem to splay after one or two uses. Okay, right. Last time I worked on these was a while ago. I don't even know if it was the last on the bench episode I did. I'm not sure. I am hoping to be able to do more different types of videos in the near future. Like I say, it would be lovely to get the Strontium Dog game all set up and raring to go, as they say. Right. Right. I think I might have worked out a way of getting these to dry, or not getting them to dry, but leaving them to dry. How I will do this, I'll balance them on the middle section on something. Yes, that's what I will do. I'm gonna have to make, I realise I'm gonna have to make some, I don't know, rocky outcrops or something, so I'm probably going to have to get myself some expanding foam or something, because that MDF foam seems hard to come by. But that expanding foam is quite cheap. It's just you can't really judge how big it is. You don't know how much it's going to expand by. It expands quite a bit. So you've really got to take that into consideration, so you can't spray it onto a base, for instance. Oh, I'll do that side as well. One day I'd like to get some Romans going as well. That's got absolutely nothing to do with anything else I'm doing, but painting up some Romans might be fun. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Right, there we are. So that can go over there. There. It's one dry. And painting the other one now. So I'm not going to expend too much effort on these. I just, I don't know, thought they'd be kind of cool. My friend wants to play Zombicide again. We played a game a long while back now. In fact, I'm trying to think, when was it exactly? Earlier in the year, for sure. I'm just seeing on this yellow cutting mat how dirty I'm getting things. So I need to clean that up as well. I want to kind of keep them quite clean for quite a while, if I can, you know. Battle dress green. It's very much a brown, in my opinion. Oh, I've been watching NCIS lately. Well, I've been watching that for a while now, but I'm loving it. Yeah, it's a great series. A lot of people in it seem to be very orange, though. Like they've been on the sunbed far too long, or they've applied fake tan. This looks a bit weird. Yeah, weird. I love P3 paints. Beautiful consistency with it. I don't know whether I'll do these on my Gene Stealer coat or not. This colour, maybe. There. Rest this one on my pack of skulls, which I bought a while ago. Right, that's that. Clean up the cutting mat. Look, dirty already, so dirty. And if I let it go, it'll get away from me, the dirt. Alright, 40 minutes, which isn't bad. Right. Battle dress green. No, put it away, Pete. Put it away. See, there I go again. Leaving paints out. I'm not going to do it. You hear me? Not happening. Just clean off my brush. Even though it's a crappy GW one, I don't care. Still have to paint another day, can't it? Right, so now Brute Mosley. Oh yeah, his pads. Maybe a grey. Maybe. Petticoat Jones. Just needs a little bit of highlighting on these knife scabbard there. Then we're good to go. Right. Blood Tracker Brown. We'll highlight that. Use no, we'll use that brush, I think. Stop raining for now, anyway. I won't bother watering that down though, 'cause it's literally just a very fine highlight. I wonder if Blood Tracker Brown would make it good. No, it wouldn't. It's too much like his straps. Sorry, I was thinking it would make a good colour for his pouches, but I decide on against that. What have we got here? Balor Brown. I think we'll use that. Clean up this brush. Need another bit of paper towel. There we go. So if I can do these pouches, then these two can be varnished up, ready for the battlefield. It's not really a battlefield; it's a skirmish field. The skirmish top. Balor Brown. Well, Balor Brown, I think we'll need some Agrax Earthshade to go with it. Bit of water. Fin it down. Balor Brown is what I like to do teeth with on monsters. Otherwise they look a bit too clean, I suppose. If you do them white, I think teeth can look too cartoony, like orcs or monsters. I don't know, it just gives, to my mind, it gives them a cartoony grin that I don't like. To my mind, monsters like Tyranids or orcs would have dirty teeth. So Balor Brown is a good base coat for them, I think. There we are. There's his pouches. Done. Picking the handle of his knife. Needs dressing as well, which is a shame. I'm going to do a finer highlight for this. Yeah, right. I think I'll use this for his pouch too. I think I did a darker brown on there originally. I'm just going to go over it with Battle Brown. Because I want to. I think it's more eye-catching. There we go. More or less. More or less. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing tomorrow what day shift is all about. In work, it'll be good. Because it'll also give me the, you know, when I'm applying for other jobs, experience of like, yeah, I know earlies. I've been more used to working earlies than nights in my lifetime. But working in a shop, early with like customers coming in when they open at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock or whatever time it is, thinking, yeah, I can do that. Right. I think he is ready. Maybe or maybe not. No, I'm gonna paint his wrist guards in Battle Brown 2. To which I will then apply a wash over. Nearly there with this. It's just coming around the other side. Sometimes it's quite tricky. Sometimes. And what about Brute Mosley? Does he want Battle Brown on his wrist guards? Yes, he does. He wants Battle Brown. Well, he might not. I do. Could be made from the same sort of leather as his pouches, can't it? This is all very tricky. Some crows crowing outside. Excuse me, sorry about that. I know it can be quite annoying when people cough into their microphones. Right. Okay. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad, he says. I'm on 51 minutes now, so I think I'm just going to clean my brush off and end it here, because, you know, it's nearly an hour of hobby time, and I've got other things to do as well. So, put that down there. Clean that up. Glasses off. Bala Brown going back in the box. Take note, people. And I'm just going to end it here. So I'm going to zoom out and come up here. So there we go. Thank you, folks, for painting along on this episode of On the Bench with Pete. Didn't get as much work done as I was hoping for, but you know, I'm pleased with what I did get done. So, and I hope my new setup is going to work out well for me for now. I think it's going to be a temporary measure, but it's better than it was, at least. So there is that. So thanks once again. Remember, all brushes lead to war. See you on the next video, and it will come. It will come. Bye for now. Bye-bye.